Kwame Opariado mpacho ho.
Only a baby more.
Me pacha wo wan kasa unu akuma Joel Shen. O se wo huhu Patrick Razak. Ebimben House of Folk team no Patrick Razak. Ya boy voice bi wo kra na o ka se Patrick Razak no money ni started training ache and even Mr. Watara. Me busa has
98.9.
mo be sign Patrick Razak ana.
Well, Prince, I mean, the can share one, Prince, the woman is answer now. Mr. Didi Dramani, Babe take you over as the head coach, Patrick Razak, I be joining House of Folk, say, on it, team no age training. And that time, it was that Mr. Watara for consideration. So it is based on technical decision that whether he makes it or he does not make it, based on what the technical team says, then we'll be able to take it from there.
And say has ever signed Patrick Razak or not, it will be on the recommendation of Coach Masoud Didi Dramani or recommending it their has Mobetonamano.
Yes, whoever Mr. Dramani recommends that these are the materials that will help him to achieve his work. Why not? You understand? But our recommendation then it means that he's still training with the team until that recommendation comes through.
Okay, and no, Joe Walker said Patrick Razaki almost 2 years on share that more competitive club football. Aji club will be at second division side be Bazooka FC Okobo ewo Somanya baby enti based on a day ena enei baby a has equal Patrick Razak could be in a conversation. In fact, he's 30 years old.
Yes, in the first place, unless somebody is able to tell me that, not specifically to Razak, unless somebody is able to tell me that to be 30, I won't even go football. That is one side. The second side to it is that, yes, also some time ago, I mentioned to you that the board and management and supporters, and the stakeholders now, we had a meeting. And in the meeting, that recommendation came that, Razak is playing for a Division 2 team somewhere in Somania. He's doing well. So, is it possible that he can come and try? Yes. You don't close doors on people. Into back, why they try? That's at the end of it all. You don't make it. It is nobody's fault. If you make it, then you've gone through. So it is not say, you do Razak how bad, you find Razak. But that is not how it is.
Enuna oka asemu ya ena Masuola wa gege say one yes our recommendation no. Osimi Musa o say who in the meeting no ena oka say Razak body division 2 bi was so many nti or ya de pa nti
even catch Masuola say say Masuola ebe catch say we won't play a biwa. He's very good. He's a young talent and I say he's good. You cannot say, because Maxwell is not a technical person, you close the door on something, a suggestion that he brings. You let the individual come. Coach has said, see, not fair or city, the direction we are going and what coach wants are. It doesn't. There's nothing wrong with that.
But to me more the or Patrick Razak or didn't dimba discussion
Prince, to be very honest, I don't think that is important. The most important thing is that service. He said, Prince, why be footballer check? If you come to tell me, say, there's this player here, won't try and here because he is a baller or bottom, it is going well. Only a technical person there, you didn't never. Then about the try again. I'm found so then we continue to move on. You understand? And no say any so we Prince I didn't buy it. We any Prince I didn't buy it. if you do that, I don't think it will be good for any conversation.
Medase. Na adentina has ebe participate our President Cup money kotoko nyina na Jesse a omode ma kotoko omode omusi debi Jesse na omu nsomu kura e na omahye de akobobo na house de mo de magi ekutase ya eno na mo hye e de akobo President Cup yi adan.
Sabi, we don't depend on Kumasi Asante Kotoko to make a decision for us to follow. We have our own wisdom. That's your feeling near Omodia Mayano. It is good for us and now say when we went and for how we made a decision, I think we must respect that decision. They also have the right to also say they will use it or not to use it. That is an issue between they and the organizers. But I don't think that the decision we took there, just in the President Cabinet, there's anything wrong with that. And in any case, the organizer there, the president, not say, your special justice to honor the president of the state. That's our share. I don't think that there's anything wrong with that.
Opare enu no bi ka say is because munni any brand sponsor BNT and you are happy to just receive it. Na mo Jesse but Jesse brand sponsor anka we mu hooki on yet to say the imagine say no.
Well, I don't think so. That is not it. So if they have an issue with brand sponsors and I say they are just
no, Opare Odia, you forget about Kotoko. Odia, forget about Kotoko. Mibusa Sanka. Okay. Odia, may you omafri. Odia, may you omafri. May you omafri me patch of me. May you omafri. Na money ombru. Dio no edasu woha. Mubeji Jesse way edi akwako bo President Cup nana.
It is possible you go to Ombro and tell them that this is what we are doing to honor our sitting president. So you go there, you discuss with them. No one about you only have to make meaning with whoever does that for you. Say, your agreement, then you have to respect it. But pay your agreement, then you go for it.
And that's the term of a year when I'm on a gaka one, so you just have to accept it. Because I was thinking,
we just have to accept it.
No, so Kasano, say idea organizers no propose no. Even if Ombru be an answer, Adidas the Krempa, only the back could dinkomo because that's what the organizers are saying. And I mean, Busa say, now say if it's really about honoring the president with badge be an abibidia, so we bet me a Jimua Mujesi Namode. Bibia esemu di bomu bia abum to honor the president. Not necessarily esemu beji just in ashe.
It's also possible. So don't look at only one side. Even if you take the badge, you want to say Adidas and sponsor. Even if you take the badge, you also need to go back to that Adidas to tell them that I am going to use this badge because I can't the original design. So whatever that it is, you have to go back to your people, discuss it with them. That is, if it is not in already, so that you don't breach any agreement.
Na afe yemra jumedi a ebekọ so ene ewo club secretariat no na memusa say na ada na coach wa start adwuma wie kura ansa na mo be unveiling ni.
Well, there's no principle in football that says that coach adwuma don't unveil him. Unless somebody tells me I am wrong. We are only trying to copy what somebody has done. But if you do it this way, there's also nothing wrong with that.
Opare Obianka say you're wrong, ba Obia okay pacho chemi.
What is that my answer?
No, sir, we are looking
it will lead into people thinking that what we are doing is wrong. I know how people think about such things. And don't forget that we all read around on the social media and see some comments that people pass or counter comments. These are questions that will lead to people thinking that what we are doing is wrong. That's why I want to correct it to that. Somebody should give me a scenario, a blueprint that says that this is wrong in football.
It might not be wrong, but the best practices.
Don't say it might not be wrong. It is not wrong. It is not wrong. If it is wrong, it's wrong.
Oh, sir, no
there's nothing like a small wrong.
Oh, but I said no a matter of opinion. Obi feel say wrong. Also opinion wrong. But I am looking at the best practices. Across the world in terms of football. Obi afa coach. The first.
Why is it that in this part of the world, so this are any player, say these are his daily wages and monthly wages? Is it not best practices out there? Why don't we do it here in this part of the world?
And as someone more say opa someone mo fan tuja. Say more clubs no start to say
you are involved in football. Mo form dey in tuja.
Na say me
follow the best practices.
Na say me nya juma ma ayi club bi na me de me wage akọ tuja. Na omo a
me can say what to say prince o.
Na hwana
ni mama make us omo ni.
Na me so na me no ka say nti wo beka say omo
pass comment which is me now. I'm hearing everything, so don't worry. I am following the small comments now, so don't worry.
No, you see, men fa wasu ntie de ekoso no, just focus and concentrate. Sorry. Me ntie no tie me. Me na me ka say
I will listen to both, don't worry.
There be. Esa obey distracted. Okay,
because some of his comments, are leading you to also ask specific questions.
Oh, what me questions said that many more me busa. No, enya di obi kana me busa. Me printing me questions e wa ha me busa. Enti me no na me hwe free the best practices. Enti na ye kansa. But said ye tie bia ka de na be koso ye nim se mo de abase na mo be ma coach na engage press no e na afin so officially mo be unveil no the expectation and area.
Well, Muni and Amia do my exactly 2 o'clock. Your commercial center has a once I'm Didi Abba or Shane Juma. It is also good for him to meet the press. Whatever that the press want to ask him about his football knowledge and other ideology or whatever that they feel that they want to get that important particular information from him so that he'll be able to respond to them. We received a lot of requests, media house A, media house B. Several of them, everybody wanting to speak to Didi Dramani. So one of the best ways to give that presentation or to honor that request is when you do such things, it is able to let him meet the press so that he'll be able to respond to it. We are hoping that the first time on we share via, subsequently we all agree on a plan. Periodically, we could do such things again.
And the idea who here pa all the time or tana na or ye or ne press ni engage na afin yen so yehu baby or person or the house ko na we dey ye kase ya no bi ka kire mi so what say is Royal Highness ye Togo afede the 14 we issue checks Emma say ni mon fen clear cabinet ade wo ho the transfer ban bebe bia and also obetimi a confirm amayen.
Well, Prince, on Timura, said the team Nisika was a Nisika KBR on one if you go to home. And to be that would be it is your honor financially, yes, the money comes from him. So, and what and ya the banana and ya dear at the floor.
Na only ohimpon only ne kasa the readings of a year situation no since our appointee Ori Akwesi Agyeman e ne be share ho a or ye juma between management and the board no the reading of situation and the feelings about the club new House of Folk no at saying.
Well, very positive. Sorry, or any Jumibia or Jashubia and Sano, or Tim Lumono in Yabe Pepe. Now supporting Sua, as you said, Timlinia from every phobia and everywhere, and also the Rebecca Pepe near the Kabu, Adia Jumano, Senabea, Afina Fibiano, will be able to say that together we're able to achieve this success.
Yena opariase na opari we the last one we say umpese obeyi ano a o de menyi ano tamwa gaka for be presentation of Jesse no picture you
last week
picture me na me busa
question last week is say what do you see in the picture of
now also the wa hebi outie bibia he kan wa hebi outie
me ntwem obi nka bibi ntwem
mami musa wo enti mami musa wo de mami musa baby ana say has MD no gina ne de ase jabe he was next to the door
Oze bibia ye twa picture I say ho esa kakra na nipa no so door so you understand and the arrangement wasn't in any particular and as a special way. Just that you all receive it and then they have to be in the bedroom.
Opare.
That's why I'm saying, you can be a performer,